What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here with an excited, exuberant, I don't know, what else, Will? What's words like that my dictionary thesaurus-y thing isn't working
Genius.
today? All right, well, let's not go that far.
Your words, not mine, Ninja, but the Tigers have made a playoff push for the ages. Simultaneously, the Twins have just been shitting all over themselves. But the biggest game this season, the Tigers' ace took the mound, and the uniquely named left-handed filth factory, Tarik Skubal, threw the game of his life. Maybe it wasn't the game of his life, but he pitched awesome. He pitched like the rightful Cy Young winner that he is and will be. Utter dominance, Ninja. I know you were sitting back enjoying the hell out of this. Tell me about your viewing experience here, Ninja.
He's one of the guys I love watching pitch. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I know this dude since he was at Seattle University because a dude I used to coach with was coaching at Seattle, handed Tarik Skubal, a guy I didn't know at the time, the phone because he wanted to talk to Pitching Ninja, this college kid who was going through some injury. And I gave him words of advice, and this many years later, those words of advice came true. It's all because it had nothing to do with me. But it was kind of cool to remember this name forever. And Tarik remembers it. It was kind of a weird thing, but absolutely cool watching him pitch. He had 7 strikeouts and 7 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits. The Tigers clawed past the Rays 2-1, on track to make the playoffs. And watching Tarik Skubal in the playoffs, it's going to be awesome. He had these fastballs, including this mean inside fastball and this painted fastball, some wicked changeups. He had 8 swings and misses on his fastball and 8 on his changeup, and got absolutely fired up after his last K. God, I love some fired up Tarik Skubal. He faced Ryan Pepio, who was also really good, with 6 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs on 3 hits. He had these changeups and picked up 7 whiffs on his changeup, as well as these sliders. Justin Steele had 3 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 2 runs as the Cubs mauled the Phillies 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Hey, Cougar, what's your 20?
Ninja Cougar, just doing the show with you. We should probably get back to that. Over and out.
He faced Tanner Banks, who had 1 K in 1 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, and had this elevated fastball. The Guardians beat the Reds 6-4. Tanner Bybee had 7 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run. This elevated fastball, these sliders, including this painted slider. He faced Carson Spires, who had 2 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 3 runs, and had these nasty sweepers. The Amish ace, Tobias Myers, had 2 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 2 runs as the Brewers hopped past the Pirates 7-2. He had these fastballs. He faced Bailey Falter, had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 4 runs, had these fastballs, including this 2-seamer. Cole Ragans had 6 Ks in 6 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits, as the Royals won a hard-fought battle over Washington, 1-0, which was unlike the Revolutionary War, where the Royals got their asses kicked by the good old USA. America, fuck yeah! Ragans had these painted fastballs, these knuckle curves, and changeup, and honestly, he wasn't really as good as he usually is. His velo was down a couple of notches, but he toughed it out and got the win. He faced Mitchell Parker, who had 5 Ks and 5 scoreless innings, had his fastball, splitter, and curveball. The Orioles flew past the Yankees 5-3. Dean Kramer had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run on only 3 hits. He had these fastballs and this painted splitter. He faced Clark Schmidt, who had 7 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, had this painted 2-seamer, these cutters, knuckle curves, and sweeper.
And for all you Dong watchers, Judge went for number 56 here. Bashed one into space again. 56, only 20 other guys have done this. Just moving into more and more epic territory here, Ninja.
Brian Bayo had 4 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 2 runs as the Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 6-5. Bayo had these 2-seamers and sliders. Will, are the Red Sox still in it?
I think technically yes, Ninja. Slim chance, but nice little extra inning win here. It was good to give the fans a little more meat on the bone here.
Bayo faced Bowden Francis, who had 4 Ks and 5 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits, and ended his season with a 1.05 ERA in August and a 2.16 ERA in September. Heck of a way to end the year. Looking forward to seeing what he'll do next year. He had his fastball and slider and picked up a sword. Ryan Weathers had 2 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run as the Marlins swam past the Twins 4-1. He had these changeups. He faced Bailey Ober, who had 7 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 4 runs, and these fastballs, slider, curveball, and wicked changeups, and picked up a sword. Logan Webb had 3 Ks in 6 scoreless innings, giving up 4 hits as the Giants curb stomped the D-backs 11-0. In his fastball and sweeper, he faced Brandon Fott, who had 4 Ks in 2 2/3 innings, giving up 4 earned runs, and his front door two-seamer and backdoor two-seamer.
Ninja, this game was summed up in 2 words. Giant dong fest.
0-2 Fitzgerald.
The Astros beat the Mariners and clinched the division yesterday. Framber Valdez had 4 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this two-seamer, slider, and curveball. He faced Logan Gilbert, who had 6 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 4 runs. He had this elevated 98-mile-an-hour gas, and he picked up 13 whiffs on his sliders, including this sword. He also had this dirty knuckle curve. The A's beat the Rangers 5-4. Mitch Spence had 2 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, and had this slider. He faced Nate Eovaldi, who had 7 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 3 earned runs, had these splitters, and picked up a sword.
Ninja, last series ever at the Coliseum in Oakland. We got fans stealing seats, just having a good time, and he's got a walk-off here, which I thought was pretty cool. It was nice to give those loyal fans something to enjoy for eternity.
Yeah, it's so like if you look around the league, teams that have A's on them playing significant roles, it's kind of amazing. Like the A's were once a dominant team, and they still have some solid talent.
Yeah, they still got the scouts. They just don't have the owner.
The Padres topped the Dodgers 4-2. Michael King had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up no earned runs, and had this painted backdoor sweeper. And he faced Landon Knack, who had 4 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 4 runs. He had this fastball where they actually played My Sharona after the K.
Was elevated. First K for Landon Knack.
As well as these sliders.
Oh, and Ninja, this game epically ended on a triple play, which clinched the Padres' playoff berth here. And also, great call by Don Orsillo here, former legendary Red Sox broadcaster.
Out at first! Oh my goodness! It's a triple play! It ends the ball game! The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign.
The Cardinals flew over the Rockies 7-3. Michael McGreevy, no relation to Mike McCready from Pearl Jam, but you could say Michael the Wicked ruled his world here. He had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 3 runs, and his fastball, curveball, and slider. He faced Ryan Feltner, who had 6 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this fastball, slider, changeup, and sweeper. Do you want to sing Jeremy, Will?
I'm all right. Jeremy's spoken glass today.
Johnny Cannon had 7 Ks in 6 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits as the White Sox beat the Angels 3-2 in a fight to stop getting lost 121. He had these fastballs up to 95 miles an hour, his changeup and sweepers. He faced Jack Kohanowitz, who had 4 Ks in 7 innings, giving up no runs on only 3 hits. He had these wicked sinkers and wicked curveball. Like, I'm telling you, both of these guys are good pitchers. And they're in a game that probably nobody watched. The Braves beat the Mets 5-1. Woo! Yay, Braves! Spencer Schwellenbach. Let's go to the Schwellenbach Breakfast. Had 4 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run on 3 hits, and came up big again for this Braves team. He had this 98-mile-an-hour fastball, this cutter, slider, and splitter, and just over and over again, this dude can flat out pitch. He faced Luis Severino, who had 5 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 4 runs, had this fastball, and these sweepers, including this one at the knees. Now onto my filthiest relievers. Brian Abreu had this fastball for a sword. Will's favorite pitcher, Bo Brisky, had this fastball and changeup.
To Bill Brasky!
Josh Hader had these heaters, picked up a sword, as well as this slider. Joe Jimenez had this slider. Mason Montgomery had 6 Ks in 2 innings with these sliders and fastballs up to 99 miles an hour. Keep your eye on this guy. He is filthy. Mason Miller had these fastballs at 100 and 101 miles an hour. And Andres Munoz had this slider for a sword. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, I'm going to give it to Logan Gilbert for his sliders. I mean, with that many whiffs, you got to give it to him. And number 4, Cole Ragans. Even though he wasn't on, I appreciate the effort. And he had these dirty knuckle curves. And number 3, Mason Montgomery for his epic filth. And number 2, Spencer Schwellenbach for coming up big for the Braves. And at number 1, Tarik Skubal for his absolute brilliance, basically clinching the Cy Young Award, which he had clinched a while back, but now there's no argument. He's going to win the AL pitching triple crown with the most wins, lowest ERA, and most Ks. Cy Young Award. Just hand it to him. And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. You know, I always say pitchers are athletes. Well, unless they're on the White Sox. This is a mess.
Well, we've seen lack of communication a lot.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with Kader Montero for 5 Ks or more, then take Freddie Peralta for 6 Ks or more, and top it off with Zach Gallen for 6 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?